So here is a guide for Essay 4. You're going to look at representations of crime victims by analyzing Google images. So you will go to Google and you will put in victim stock photos. Once you do that, you'll go to the images section. These are your photos that you're going to count for this assignment. Make sure that you only count the photos that are crime victims and not stroke victims or polio victims. For each of the 50 photos that you look at, you're going to count whether it's a child victim, a young adult victim, a middle-aged victim, older adult victim, a white victim, a black victim, neither black nor white, male victim or female victim. So let's do an example. The first one appears to be a young adult, white, female. So I would tally all of those boxes. The second image appears to be a young adult, but probably not black or white, and also female. And then you just keep doing it for each photo. This next one is young adult, white, female. The next one is a middle-aged white female. Then you get to a picture of here. This is a polio victim. You would not count this photo. So once you've gone through 50 victim photos, then you will tally them up and find the percentage of each characteristic by dividing by 50 and times 100, and that will give you a percentage. Once you filled that out, you'll move on to part 2. If someone was learning everything there is to know about criminal victimization just based on the photos you just looked at, what would they conclude? You should be able to answer that in a couple sentences. Just make sure it's your own words. Then move on to part 3. Look at this table and tell me what age group was most likely to report serious violent victimization. Number 2, are men or women more likely to report serious violent victimization? According to the chart, which racial or ethnic groups are most or least likely to report serious violent victimization? And finally, 4, did the photos you just analyzed, the Google photos, did they accurately represent the demographics listed on this chart? You do not need to answer those in essay form. This next part is the essay part, so make sure that it is double-spaced and that you use complete sentences. Okay, if you use references, you'll need to cite those. And this is asking you, why does it matter if media representations of victims in stock photos don't match the reality of victimization? And you need to include 3 possible consequences. This could be between 5 and 10 sentences, so long as you get your point across.